Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to our October version of our faculty development tech. I think this is all going to be about. So I decided that I was going to do a couple more AI things for this workshop because I've been getting a lot of requests. And I know I made mention of this YouTube question generator the last time we were together, and it seemed like people were excited about it. So I wanted to share that tool with you. So this isn't really going to be interactive per se, where I'm not going to have you, talking and that sort of thing, unless you have questions and wanted to ask me. So if you wanted to turn off your cameras, by all means, go ahead. I'm just going to be using my share screen with you. And then I do have a slide presentation, but there's not many slides. And then I'm going to be going out of the slide presentation and going into the different applications. That way I can actually put in the live links in the chat box so you can have access to what I'm talking about right then and there, or you can use them after we are done the workshop. But I'm focusing in on two different platforms today. The one is the Magic School AI, and then the other one is going to be Canva for Education. So I'm going to get started here. So my goals for today is just to show you this YouTube question generator. I know there are lots of different platforms out there that you can use to do exactly this, and you can use ChatGPT for this as well. And I'm going to show you that. This is just one that is always mentioned in this group of faculty developers that I am a member of, and just people saying how easy this is. It's free, and it does a lot more than generate YouTube questions. You'll see it when I pull it up. It is amazing what this can do. But if you use YouTube videos a lot and you're looking for questions right away, there's all different things that this website will do for you. Then the other one is using Canva for Education. So if you're not familiar with Canva, Canva is a fantastic platform. It's actually the platform that I use to create all of the newsletters, any signs that I do, worksheets for my classroom, infographics, posts for the Facebook page, posts for the Twitter page. I mean, there's so many different things that I use Canva for. Unfortunately, Canva provides a free pro membership for educators. The only thing you have to make sure you do is you have to sign up for the free version and for educators, but then you also have to get it verified. I think they ask you for your school email, and then I think you have to send them like a photograph of your business card or something like that, but you'll have to do that. I did mine so long ago, I can't even remember, but I'm going to show you that as we go along. You don't need the pro version, but the pro version definitely offers you a lot more than just the basic Canva version. But if you get it free as an educator, you might as well take advantage of that. Okay. And as I said, as I go along, if you have questions, just, unmute yourself and just ask me. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to go along. And I am recording this, so I will be sending a link later. I upload it into my YouTube channel, and then I will provide you with that link. Okay. So if you're on your computer and you wanted to access this next platform, it's called magicschool.ai. And you get a free educator's account. You would have to set up the account, but it is free. Basically, there's many different things that this will do for you. I have to get out of my PowerPoint slide so I can show you what exactly this does. So I'm going to be incorporating the YouTube video and show you actually how you can create these questions easily with using this platform. So I do have my tabs set up here ready for our little presentation here. But if you go into Magic School AI, I'm actually going to copy this right now, put it into the chat. That way, if you want to access it right now, you can. Okay, I just put that in the chat. If you don't want to wait and then just look at this later, that's fine. But this is what it looks like when you are going to set it up. So you would just go to this in the upper right-hand corner where it says sign up for free. So I've already set up an account, so I'm just going to log in. And then once you log in, my computer's really slow today. You're going to see the things that this can do. It is amazing. They do have a tour that if you wanted to click on that, it walks you through all the different things that this can do. But I'm just going to scroll down. As you can see, here's my favorite, my YouTube video question generator. But if you scroll down, you're going to see all these other things that it does. Choice board, codable text generator, multi-step assignment generator, project-based learning generator. Look at all these things. YouTube video summarizer, that's a good one too. If you don't feel like watching a video, you can just put in the link into here. I'm going to show you that in a second. And then lesson plan generator, rubric generator. There are so many different things that this platform uses. And like I said, I love this one too, the team builder icebreaker. So if you're looking for some icebreakers, this is something that you can access too. I'm not going to focus in on all of them today. Really, I just wanted to make sure that I showed you all how to use this YouTube video question generator. And if you're familiar with YouTube, you know it gives you a link. You can share it, and that's how you share it with your students and so forth. It also can provide you with a transcript, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just click on the YouTube video generator, and then you're going to see what pops up here. So, and it's so easy, it's so intuitive. So you're going to see this, and it says, and make note of this, videos will not load if the author did not enable closed captions. So you have to make sure when you're in YouTube, you have to click on the CC at the bottom to make sure that you are in closed captions. Otherwise, won't be able to generate questions. So your steps here, so if you look at grade level, I've already done this just so it's preloaded, but you can see that you can select which grade. I always, of course, do the college. Ask you how many questions you want it to generate. It can go up to 10. Okay. So say I'm going to do 3 just to keep it simplified. And then I can select which type of question I want. So here's multiple choice, here's free response, and then there's true and false. So I'm going to keep it as multiple choice. So then what I have to do next is I have to, in this box, I have to put that live link that YouTube provides. So I'm just going to click over into YouTube. And I already have one saved in here. So this is a video, and now my screen is frozen here. And I'm going to go to the share button. But before I do that, I have to make sure that my closed captions are on. So that's right here. And I just click that. And as you can see, the closed captions are coming up onto the screen. All I did was left click on the CC. So, and that's what has to be clicked in order for this generator to recognize it. And then next I would go to the share button. And then in the share button, you're going to get that live link, which is already created for you. And you just click on copy. Once you click copy, it says down here, link copy to clipboard. You can get out of that, but I'm just going to go right into where I was. And then I'm going to just paste it in here. So I'm copying and pasting, and I just paste the video. And I didn't even click anything, and it already said to generate. So I clicked on generate, and then as you can see, it's moving over here on the right-hand side. What I love about this is I don't have to tell it to give me an answer key. It automatically gives me an answer key. And then here are questions that have to do with the video. In the answer key, and here it tells you where to look for in the video. It gives you the time of where the video is showing this answer. Again, I love how they do this. And so this is an easy way to create these questions, and these questions can now be copied and pasted into a Word document if you wanted to use these and then put them into Canvas. So all I would do here is I would just go over here and I would copy and paste. I can go down here and I can copy this, right click, copy, and then paste it onto a Word document if I wanted. The only thing is it doesn't save this in your account. So if you wanted to change the question, so right now I just did multiple choice questions and then the answer key is at the bottom. If I wanted to change questions, I'm going to lose these questions. That's why you should have to make sure that you copy and paste this before you move on. So now I'm just going to go back here. I don't have to change anything but the question type. So I can go here and I'm going to go to free response and then again click the generate button. And it is generating on the right hand side. I love this because it's so fast. And here are the questions that it's providing. Think about what is the most important learning to be drawn from the video, determine the key moments and ideas in the video. So these are all open-ended questions. And then again, it provides you with the answer key and provide you with the time in the video that you can go in and just go right to those timestamps where they come up with the answers to the video, the answers to the questions, I'm sorry. So those were the free response. And then here are the true false. Again, and I just click generate. And then it quickly generates my 3 questions. And then again, I can just copy and paste and put that into a Word document. Simple as that. All these other buttons you can play with. Ask Raina, that is their chat bot. So you can ask it any questions that you want if you click on that. Summarize, you can use that to summarize the actual video itself. And I can show you how to do that using the live link as well. Shorten, that actually goes into the summarization. I mean, I can show you how this works if I shortened it. If I wanted them to be shorter questions, I can click on shorten. Summarize will give you, what the video and everything is about. And then if you have anything else that you want to try, just click on these tabs. They'll take you to someplace that, that's going to help you with generating these questions. Now, these questions are easily copied and pasted, and you can put them anywhere. But I'm going to go back and just show you one more thing with the YouTube summarization. So here again is the main screen. I'm just going to go down to the YouTube video summarizer. So if I click on that, and when you see any of that sign that says new and then it has the little stars with it, it means that it's AI generated. So with here, the YouTube summarizer, say I just want it to be 1 paragraph in length, I can click on that. And then again, I'm going to paste my video link in here. It says transcript loaded successfully. And now I'm going to click generate. And then now it's providing for me, and that's 1 paragraph. That's a very, very long paragraph. So with that, I would not want to have all that as a summarization. So I'm going to ask it to shorten it. And then it'll make it a shorter summary. It's still too long, I think, and I can just keep going on from there. But there it shortened what the video is all about. But again, it can't generate this unless you have that closed caption on your YouTube video. Okay, so that's basically Magic School AI in a nutshell. So play around with it, and if there's anything else you use, let me know, because I'm going to be playing around with this. I've only used those 2 things that I just showed you, but I really would like to see the rubric generator, and then also the icebreaker. I think that would be fun to use. So I wanted to show you another way that you can use the YouTube transcript and putting it into ChatGPT for it to generate questions for you. If you didn't feel comfortable using another platform, So what I wanted to show you is if you go into your YouTube video, I'm going to click out of here. Here's the video that I was showing, and then where to go for the transcript. And the transcript just means that it's everything that the person says in the video. You go to these three dots and you click on it. Bottom one you click on where it says show transcript. And once you do that, all this stuff comes up. But I always go to this show transcript at the bottom. So I'm going to go here where it says, where there's a live link that says show transcript. So now it's going to populate it at the top here. My computer's slow, so give it a second. So basically it's everything that was said in my video. What it normally looks like, let me put on the timestamps. This is what you will see first, okay? You can't just copy and paste this into ChatGPT. Instead, you want to go to these three buttons and toggle the timestamps so it gets rid of them. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy everything that is in this transcript. I'm just going to go all the way down. This is a longer process, but it's still fast. And so this is everything that's being said in the video without the timestamps on there. And then once I reach the bottom, I'm just going to copy and paste this. So I'm slowly going to the bottom. Now this is a 14-minute video. So if you select something that's like an hour long, it's definitely going to take you a lot longer. This is why I like the easy the Magic School AI, because I don't have to copy and paste all this into ChatGPT. So all right, so I copied all that. So actually, I'm copying it now, and then I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and then in my message, I'm going to say generate questions. I'm going to say 10 questions, multiple choice questions from this transcript of a YouTube video. And then I'm going to, sorry, my dogs are here. And then I'm going to paste. And now I'm going to click generate. And now ChatGPT is generating 10 multiple choice questions based on YouTube, but I had to copy and paste the transcript in there. And then what I forgot to do was ask it for a answer key, provide. So I'll just go in and say provide an answer key. And then if I click generate, now it's showing me all of the multiple choice answers. So 2 ways to do a YouTube question generator by either using Magic School, which is this. This is the one that I use. You use the YouTube video generator, or using the transcript to create it in ChatGPT. Okay. Does anybody have any questions before I move on to Canva? Okay. So if I go back to my slideshow, sorry I have to go back and forth. There is no easy way to toggle back and forth to my different platforms and so forth. I showed you that. So the next thing I'm going to discuss is Magic Studio in Canva. And as I said, you can get the free account in Canva for educators, but you have to verify your credentials. So that's the only hang up with getting a free account. Otherwise, if you get a free account, the basic version, you're not going to have access to all of the great things that the Pro version offers you. So I wanted to show you, there should be a YouTube video, just real quickly what Magic Studio is. I think this is a minute in length. So I'm just going to show you this, and then I'm going to go into Magic Studio. But in the meantime, if you wanted to access Canva, it's just canva.com, and then I'll show you how to work all this stuff. All right, here's the video. Hopefully you'll be able to hear this. Here it comes. Everybody hear that? Okay. You know, when I saw that, I was very, very overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, this can do so many different things. And I'm still going into it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool that it can do this. But I'm only going to show you Magic Design today, where it can create PowerPoint slides for you, and then how it can take those PowerPoint slides and create and turn it into a document. So you can take these PowerPoint slides and turn it into a document. And you can upload that into Canvas as well. Two different ways to show your information. That's why I thought this was just so cool to be able to show you what Magic Studio is. So I'm going to go into, if you go to Canva, well, let me show you what this looks like. So this is Canva for education. So I'm going to copy and paste this for you. I'm going to put this in the chat bot. It'll take you to this screen. This is for teachers, educators. So you would click on here to get verified to get your free pro account. Otherwise, you're just going to sign up for the regular Canva, which you can get for free. You're going to have limitations to it. That's why I would just go forth and get the free version since you are an educator. Once you do that, so I already have my account all set up, but this is the main screen, okay? And as I said, I create my newsletter in here, things for Instagram posts, for Facebook posts. I create signs, all these sorts of things, and then I edit PowerPoints in here because it does a really good job with that. This Magic Studio, so you can see as I put my mouse over all this, you can see how it highlights all these things. I mean, it is magic what it does. So what we're going to focus in on today is this is Magic Design in this box right here. So it's not like ChatGPT where you have to say, create, you know, whatever you want it to do. You just tell it which of these things you want it to create. It's already going to create it. So I just put in there, I preloaded this in here. I put presentation of Maria Montessori. So Maria Montessori is somebody who's in early childhood education. And when you ask it to do a presentation, those are your PowerPoint notes. Now, I know I did a workshop on Gamma. Gamma gave you lots of different slide decks that you could select from, and a lot of different slides that were within the slide deck. This is limited, but it's a great start. Use it for like a foundation of your PowerPoint slides. You're going to see it in a second. I think it will go up to 10 slides. Still have yet to see 10 slides. I keep getting 7. But then I just keep adding to it. I can add more information to it. But I could ask it to do anything. A doc on Maria Montessori, a whiteboard on Maria Montessori. So it will do whatever you want. So Maria Montessori is the person that I wanted to create the PowerPoint about. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. You can see how I put in a bunch of different things here. So this is a presentation of Maria Montessori, and I'm just going to click enter. Once I click enter, the AI is working right now. It just came up with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 5, 6, 7 different PowerPoint slide decks. Once you click on one, this pops up, and then you're going to click customize this template. So once you go into this, you can click on it, and then this is when it is editable. And then you can see everything that is in the slide deck once it's populated. So it provides the theme with the background of your presentation. It provides pictures, it provides words. And anytime you scroll over these things, if you see the purple-ish line, it means it can be edited. So everything in here can be edited. The lines, the words, pictures, even the background. Any of this can be edited within Canva. And then if I scroll down, these are all of the slides that are in my PowerPoint presentation. So I'm just going to go down, and again, you have to make sure that you go back and look at what's in there, because sometimes the information is incorrect. Like I saw one today. I was playing around with this, and I put in Freud, and the picture that they put up wasn't even Freud. It might have been a different Freud, but it wasn't the Sigmund Freud that I wanted to use for educational psychology. So anyway, this has a really good slide deck. See, I'm at 7 here. So as I said, you can change any of this information that's in here by just scrolling over it. And if I left click on it, I can change anything that's there, or I can even delete it. If I go up to my trash can, I can delete that out. And if I decide, oh no, I still want that in there, I can go back and use this back arrow. Then if I'm going through this, like this, I think is way too small. So if I click on this and then I highlight it, it can change. I can change all of the font sizes by just clicking the arrow if I want. I can move this over, make it fit. I can change the color. I can hold it. I can italicize it, change where it fits on there, bullet points. This is just like, Google anything, docs, slides, whatever, and also a Word document. It gives you all these things. It does do effects like it does in PowerPoint, and it also has animation if you want to do that. I'm not going to spend time showing you that today. I just wanted you to see this slide deck. So what if you get here and you wanted to add another slide? So very easily, you just click on add page, and this will automatically add whatever has been used in the theme itself. But you can change it. You can change the background. So if I click on, let's just do this one, I can change my layout, and it's suggesting layouts over here once it's populated. And then also styles, I can change the style, I can change the color. So what if I don't like this background? I can go up here. I can change the background to anything I want very easily. It's very similar to PowerPoint and Google Sheets. You can get rid of things, you can duplicate a page, you can lock a page. You can hide a page if you don't want that in, say you're copying this and you're going to give it to students, you can copy it and you can hide different pages from them. So what you can do with this, so a lot of people I don't like presenting in Canva. I would much prefer to download it as a PowerPoint. Just know that if you click the present, it will be in presentation mode, and just like PowerPoint, I just clicked on it just so you can see it. My computer's so slow today. I can do it full screen, as you can see here, presenter view, present and record, and then autoplay. And I would just click on present, and then it would be just like a PowerPoint. I've seen all sorts of issues with doing it that way, but maybe if you do it, you like it that way. Anyway, so as you can see with these are all the different layouts that it's asking me if I want to change it. So I can change anything. Maybe I like this one better instead of just that picture. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so if you want it as a PowerPoint, you go up to the share button. So with the share button, you can do a lot of different things in the share button. So you can copy a link and you can provide that to your students if that's how you want to do it, or you can download it as a PowerPoint. I know when I do the newsletter, I download it as a PDF and then I upload it into Google, and then I'm able to provide a live link to that. I'd rather work in Google than over here. So I also print from here and so forth. But if you go to the More button, there's all different things that you can do. It can provide you with, students with a QR code. So if you're big on using QR codes, you can give them a QR code that will link directly to this PowerPoint, which is really nice. If you have a website, you can put it on your website. You need to embed it somewhere, you can embed it. But there's lots of different things that you're able to do in the share button. You can even put it on these different social media platforms. If you wanted to save it, so you can download it, but you can also download it as a PowerPoint. So if that's what you like working in, you can use PowerPoint, or you can download it into Google Drive. And then again, you can upload it into Google Slides, or you can use it as a PowerPoint. So either way, you can use any of these. If you use Dropbox, there's lots of different ways that you can save your presentation here. All right, I'm going to go back here for a second. So these were all the different slides that was created for me. And then say I wanted to not share the PowerPoint with my students. Say I just wanted to give them a document that they can look at instead of my actual PowerPoint, or you just wanted to create a document that went along. You go up to this thing called Magic Switch, which is so cool. So if you go up to Magic Switch, there's lots of different options that you can use. One is translate. So you saw it in that video. If I wanted to translate this to a different language, so if you have, those who, English isn't their first language, you can translate it to a different language or whatever. But what I'm going to use right now is this transform into a document. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to ask it to do the summary. So you have a choice whether it's going to be all text or it's going to be a summary that does all this other stuff. I haven't even played with this yet. There's so many different buttons that you can use. But what I've done is click on the summary, and then I'm going to transform it into a document. And when I do this, I'm able to use this document and download this, and I can put this into Canvas. So give it a second and wait till you see the magic that it does with this. So it creates these beautiful documents that you don't have to spend time creating and editing and that sort of thing. This is taking a little bit. Okay, so then this is what it says. It says open doc once it is created. And once I open it, and you're going to see how nice this is. So this is something that I can download, and then I can use it as a handout, or not a handout. I can upload it into Canva. So here is the summary. It didn't pull over any of the pictures or anything, but there's the summary of all of my notes, which is nice because then I don't have to redo them anywhere. And this is all editable too. So you can see the trash can, you can see the purple over here. You can add anything to this. This is editable. So I just left click there. I can add more if I want. All I'm doing is pushing enter. and I'm creating more bullet points. So I'll go back here, learning, and then I click there. And it works just like a Word document up here. All these different choices that you're able to do. You can still add things to this, meaning pictures and that sort of thing. So, and then here again, you would go to the share button if you wanted to download it. So you would just go to the download. I hope I'm not going too fast on that. So I was just at the share button. I click on the share. I scroll down, and as you go down here, you can click on download, and that will download it to my computer. Then I'm able to then use that and upload it into Canvas if that's what you wanted to put into Canvas as a summary or a document or anything like that. If you have a website, you can embed it. And then also there is a link. So you could provide students with the live link, then they would take them right to this document, which I think is fantastic. So it'll take any of your PowerPoints that are in here in Canva and will create summary document for you, which I think is just great. And it looks nice too. And I didn't have to go back and create that. So if I go back to my home button, just again, I'm taking you back to the Magic Studio, all the different things that it will create for you. I was just focusing in on today under the presentations, and I don't click on it. This is the magic right here. This is where I would put in again the presentation on. Let me see if I can pull up another one that I did. And I put the presentation of history of Maria Montessori. I'll just do that one just so you can see the differences on there. And then it creates these slide decks. You might find that Gamma is more inclusive because it provides with a lot more slides in it. But I think, this does a really good job with starting you out, and it provides you with enough. But you can always keep adding more to it. So if you have even a document or you have stuff in GPT and you want that information, all you have to do is copy it and then paste it into one of these slides in one of these slide decks. So it's very easy to use. So here we go. Here's another one. I'll just click on this. See, it's still populating there. I think that's why it's not letting me open it for you just so you can see it. But again, this comes up as your screen. And with any of the platforms, just play with it. Like, I don't know if you noticed this M down here. I don't even know how that got there, but that is the Magic School. So now I have that icon on my screen at all times. Actually, I don't want it there, but it's there. And I can access Magic School now with just this icon. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, do the same thing. I'm going to customize it. And when I click on that button, it takes me to the slide deck where I can now edit. I'm just going to let it populate here for a second. I mean, I could do a whole presentation on Canva and all of these things that you can add to it. Like I said, I create a newsletter using all of these different things on the side. You can upload any picture or anything that you have saved in your computer. You can upload it here and you can drag it and pull it into your slides. It really does a lot. But here I can, this is another magic thing that you can use. You can have it change your templates. It can change the fonts. It can change it into things that you would want it, make it more decorative. Totally up to you. And there's always the back button. So if there's something in there that you deleted and you wanted to come back, you just click the back button. There are analytics. That's what you like to do. You can see how many people who have actually accessed it if you give them that live link. I actually might try that for the next newsletter. And then I'm going to go back here again to show you that magic switch. And I'm going to transform it into a document. And I will do summary and transfer it into a doc. So you can see this step again, so you can see what it does. Sometimes it provides a lot of really, really nice with pictures and that sort of thing. Like that one I just did wasn't all that great, but I have created documents where they included the pictures and some of the pictures, not all of them. So let's see what this one does. But Canva is definitely one of those ones that did the same thing. Yeah, I'd rather have pictures and stuff in there. I could probably go back home and I can see all the things that I've created. I'm going to go back home. Let's see if they have another one in here. I wish my computer wasn't so slow. Here we go. And then these are all the ones that I've done, I've created over the time. There's an infographic that's actually going to be in the next newsletter. So, and these are all the newsletters that I've created. So there's so many great things that Magic Studio will create for you. With a free version, meaning not the educator free version, you still get Magic Studio. But when you go into edit, you're not going to have access to all of the pictures, all of the fonts, all of the fun things that a pro version does. That's why I highly suggest using the pro version. Just verify your account, and then that way you have access to it. But take the time to go down and look at what kinds of things it can do for you. Makes worksheets. I'm in the process now, and I'll probably have other either videos or more workshops on all these newest features down here. Here we're using Magic Design right now, and we use Magic Switch too. But if you go over here, they have Magic Grab, they have Magic Write, Magic Morph. I mean, there's so many different AIs that you can access. But when you see this little crown in the bottom right-hand corner, that means it's the pro account. And if you don't have the pro account, you won't have access to those. So like this one doesn't, so you would have access to that unless you had the pro account. I only believe that the pro account is so much more worth it than doing that. So that is basically what Magic Studio is all about. I think it's a lot easier if you just go in and you start playing yourself, and then you make mistakes, delete those mistakes, and then try again. But again, when you're in Magic Studio, this is where you ask them if you want them to do a PowerPoint. It's called a presentation in Magic Studio, and you just put presentation on. Somebody had asked me if you can take all of your information that you want on the PowerPoint and plug it into the search box that's right here. I believe that it has a limitation of 100 words. So you can't just copy and paste, all the words that are from your, document into Magic Studio for them to create it. What you can do later is just add slides and then add your information onto that. Just edit it and add text boxes and so forth. I don't know, is there any, can you embed a video on the slide? Yes, you can. I will, that was just asked. Let me go into one of my slides. And actually, I'll probably doing that here. If you put the link in there, it might take a bit though. I don't want to hold anybody up, but yes, you can provide live links just like I do with the newsletter. You can access and insert anything here. Where did I put that? Yeah, I think it was no, I won't be able to find it. I always use the link key here. I'm gonna have to find that. And now I'm not thinking straight, but yeah, you can upload. Actually, I think it's under upload. Here we go. So if you have a video, you can click on. So I clicked on upload. I clicked on video, and then this is where you can put your YouTube video link in here. You can drag it into here, and then it can be uploaded, and then you'll drag it from here over to here. Okay. And it uses all these things. So you can access your photos, your Google Photos, Google Drive, here's Instagram, Facebook, Dropbox, all those things. You're able to use that there. And I think I've used the upload files. That's what I use most of the time for that. But yes, you can upload videos. You can do anything onto your slides. A good question there. Is there anything anybody wants me to show you? I mean, I am by no means an expert on Canva. I use it, but you know, there's so much in there that still needs to be learned. And there's lots of videos out there actually on YouTube. There's something specific that you want to learn how to do within Canva, just do a Google search, or not even a Google search, go to YouTube and put in there, in Canva, you know, how do you use such and such, Magic Studio, Magic Write, any of those things. I know it's supposed to, but over here with the stars, this is your Canva assistant. It's like chatbot. So if you click on that, some reason my version does not have Magic Design. It's supposed to have Magic Design just like it has Magic Write. Hopefully when you get in there and you get your account, you'll have something that says Magic Design. I have no idea why it's not there. So I have to go all the way back to the beginning to my home page. But if you do this and this search box comes up, you should be able to click right onto Write or Magic Design. And when you click on it, that's where you can create another slideshow. Still haven't figured it out. Actually, I'm writing to Canva support now to find out where is it. I've clicked on show more, all the things that you can do and add, but it's not there, and I don't know why. So hopefully you guys have better luck than I do as to why that's not in there. Okay, so I know I quickly went through all of that. And I don't know, is there something else you want me to show you? Because I could show you some of these things that I use when I create the newsletter that I could do on a slide. Anybody want to themselves off mute or put in the chat box? I can show you how to, like, if I wanted to add a text box, I just clicked on the text. I can add a heading, subheading, or anything like that. I can add it just by clicking on that, and then it automatically puts it in the font that I'm using. Here is where I move my text all around, and I can change this font by just going up here, clicking on any of the fonts that are used already, and they always give you suggestions over here. Again, with the pro version, you have access to all of them. Otherwise, you will only have a couple that you will have access to for that. With this, I'm able to add links. So say this was a video that I want this to link to, I could go up here, the more button. So anytime you see the three dots, that means that there's more to it. You can click on that. And then I always put in links. So whenever, if you're in the newsletter and you're looking, you know, I say, oh, click on this link to access whatever. This is where I would provide, say that's the video. I can click on link. And then I put in what I want it to be linked to. So say I wanted that YouTube video. Let's just do that, even though it doesn't make sense. I'll go back here. And then I'm going to link it to this video if my computer would cooperate. Oh my goodness. Waiting! Let's go down here and I'm going to go to share. I copy the link. Oh my gosh. Slow computers. Here we go. I'm going to copy that. And then I can go back to here where my link, paste it. And then there's no enter button, so I click enter on my computer. And then once I do that, then now that is a live link. And if I didn't like that title, I could go to Magic Write. And if you click on Magic Write, it will rewrite that title into one that you would maybe want. So Magic Write is available to you as well. Trying to think of what else. Uploads, this is where I've uploaded other things from the images. Again, oh, there's Christine's picture. So I'm creating the next newsletter, and then I upload my files here, and then I just get it, and then I drag it over. It's as simple as that. I can manipulate this. I can move it all around. There's lots of different things that I can do with this now, where I can edit the photo. So this can go into, if you're doing your slides and you want to change your photos. There we go. So these are all the new AI tools. Again, I'm learning these too, but before you used to have to use a remover if you wanted to remove the background. Now all you have to do is click on this BG remover. Magic eraser, if there was something in my picture I didn't want, I can get rid of it by just using the magic eraser. Magic expand makes your pictures bigger. Maybe you wanted a bigger flag, and instead of just getting this and making the image bigger, it can make everything bigger all around the outside. This is stuff that I'm learning myself. Maybe I'll do another workshop on just these Magic Studio buttons. I just wanted to show you how to do the PowerPoint and that sort of thing. So without further ado, are there any questions or anything that I can try to show you before I let you all go? On either the Magic School or the Canva for Education. Hopefully you guys are all just playing. So that's what I would do. Just get in there, get your accounts created, and then play. Figure it out. And then if there's any questions that you have, and if you want to, just get in touch with me and I will answer your questions. Otherwise, hopefully this was beneficial for you and that you're excited to go in there and try some more AI tools. I'll send out a survey. If you could fill them out, I would appreciate it. And then also, I'm going to send out the recording. So if you wanted to go back and look at what I did again, I will send you the recording once I have it. Otherwise, everybody have a great day. Thank you.